Welcome, dear friends, to a journey that promises to transform your perspective and uplift your spirit. Today, we're diving deep into the profound power of gratitude. I want to share with you a story, not just any story, but one that beautifully illustrates the transformative power of a grateful heart. Imagine Sarah, a young professional constantly battling the relentless pressures of a demanding career and the anxieties of modern life. She felt perpetually stressed, overwhelmed, and disconnected, constantly focusing on what she lacked rather than what she possessed. Life for Sarah felt like an endless treadmill of worries and unfulfilled desires. One day, a wise mentor suggested a simple practice: gratitude journaling. Reluctantly, Sarah began to list 3 things she was thankful for each evening. At first, it felt forced, a chore rather than a joy. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, a shift began to occur. She started noticing the warmth of her morning coffee, the laughter of a colleague, the quiet peace of her evening walk. These small moments, once overlooked, began to fill her with a quiet sense of contentment. Her anxieties didn't vanish overnight, but their grip loosened. The constant hum of discontent was replaced by a gentle whisper of appreciation. Sarah discovered that gratitude was far more than just uttering a polite "thank you." It was a profound shift in perspective, a conscious decision to acknowledge and appreciate the good in her life, no matter how small. This shift didn't magically solve all her problems, but it radically altered her experience of them, paving the way for a newfound sense of peace and, surprisingly, genuine joy. As Christians, we understand that gratitude is deeply rooted in our faith. The Bible consistently calls us to a life of thankfulness, recognizing that all good things come from our Heavenly Father. As 1 Thessalonians 5:18 reminds us, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." This verse isn't suggesting that we should be thankful for every difficult circumstance, but in all circumstances, maintaining a heart of gratitude amidst life's challenges. It's about recognizing God's sovereignty and His unchanging goodness, even when our immediate circumstances are less than ideal. This profound connection between gratitude and happiness is not merely a philosophical concept. It is a spiritual truth that we will explore further, unveiling the powerful link that can truly transform your life. In our increasingly fast-paced and interconnected world, it's easy to get caught in a relentless cycle of stress, comparison, and negativity. The constant bombardment of news, social media, and personal pressures often leaves us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and perpetually discontent. We live in a society that frequently emphasizes what we lack, what we need to acquire, or what we should aspire to be, rather than appreciating the blessings already present in our lives. This environment can make it incredibly challenging to find peace and contentment. However, gratitude emerges as a powerful antidote to this modern malaise. It's not simply a fleeting emotion. It's a deliberate practice that cultivates positivity, resilience, and a profound sense of well-being. By intentionally focusing on what we are thankful for, we actively counteract the negativity bias that often dominates our thoughts. Gratitude shifts our perspective from scarcity to abundance, from fear to faith, and from complaint to contentment. This isn't just anecdotal wisdom. The benefits of gratitude are increasingly supported by robust scientific research. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can lead to significant improvements in both mental and physical health. Psychologically, it's associated with reduced feelings of envy, resentment, and regret, while simultaneously boosting optimism, happiness, and overall life satisfaction. Physically, it has been linked to better sleep quality, stronger immune systems, and even reduced blood pressure. From a biblical perspective, we are called to dwell on what is good, true, and worthy of praise. Philippians 4:8 instructs us, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." This verse encourages us to actively direct our thoughts towards positive and virtuous aspects of life, which is precisely what the practice of gratitude helps us to achieve. It's a divine prescription for a healthier mind and spirit, equipping us to face the challenges of our world with greater strength and peace. Embracing gratitude allows us to build an inner fortress of resilience, helping us navigate life's storms with a sense of hope and unwavering faith, knowing that even in difficulties, God is at work. So, how do we move beyond simply understanding the importance of gratitude to actually cultivating a heart of thankfulness in our daily lives? It's a journey, not a destination, and it involves consistent, intentional practice. One of the most powerful and accessible tools is a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down at least 3 things you are genuinely grateful for. These don't have to be grand gestures. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a sunny day, or a kind word from a friend. The key is to be specific and to truly feel the gratitude as you write it down. Another beautiful practice is writing thank you notes. In our digital age, a handwritten note stands out. Think of someone who has positively impacted your life, a teacher, a mentor, a family member, or a friend, and write a sincere note expressing your appreciation. The act of writing and the joy it brings to both giver and receiver is incredibly powerful. Consider integrating gratitude walks into your routine. As you take a stroll, whether in nature or through your neighborhood, consciously observe and appreciate the beauty around you. The vibrant colors of flowers, the sound of birdsong, the intricate patterns of leaves. It's about slowing down and noticing the myriad blessings that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. The cornerstone of these practices is consistency. Like building any muscle, cultivating gratitude requires regular exercise. Make it a habit, perhaps integrating it into your morning or evening routine. Even on days when it feels difficult or when challenges weigh heavily on your mind, especially then, lean into the practice. This leads us to a crucial point: cultivating gratitude even in difficult circumstances. This isn't about ignoring pain or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about finding glimmers of light, lessons learned, or unexpected blessings even amidst trials. It's recognizing that even in suffering, there can be growth, resilience, and often, the unshakable presence of God. As the Apostle Paul, who endured immense suffering, wrote in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." This profound truth encourages us to find gratitude not for the suffering itself, but in the midst of it, trusting that God is working all things for our ultimate good. It's about shifting our focus from what has gone wrong to what can still be right, and from what we've lost to what we still have, especially our faith and the unwavering love of God. By consistently practicing these simple yet profound habits, you will gradually transform your perspective, building a foundation of thankfulness that can withstand life's inevitable storms. As we commit to cultivating a heart of thankfulness, something truly remarkable begins to unfold: a joyful transformation. This isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a deep-seated sense of contentment and peace that permeates your life. Let me share some powerful real-life examples that beautifully illustrate this profound shift. Consider John, who faced a sudden job loss. Initially, he was consumed by fear and despair. But by intentionally practicing gratitude for his supportive family, his past experiences, and the new opportunities that might emerge, he found a resilience he never knew he possessed. This grateful outlook not only helped him navigate the difficult period with more grace, but also opened his eyes to a new career path that ultimately brought him more fulfillment than his previous one. Or think of Maria, who struggled with a chronic illness. Instead of focusing solely on her limitations, she began to express gratitude for moments of comfort, the dedication of her caregivers, and the small joys she could still experience each day. This shift didn't cure her illness, but it dramatically improved her quality of life, allowing her to experience genuine joy despite her physical challenges. What these stories, and countless others, reveal is that gratitude fundamentally shifts our focus. We are so often preoccupied with what is missing in our lives, the things we don't have, the goals we haven't achieved, the perceived imperfections. Gratitude, however, redirects our gaze from scarcity to abundance. It makes us keenly aware of the countless blessings, big and small, that are already present. This shift from what's missing to what I have is the very essence of contentment. It liberates us from the endless pursuit of more and allows us to find satisfaction in the present moment, recognizing God's provision. Furthermore, this joyful transformation extends beyond our personal well-being. It profoundly enhances our relationships. When we express gratitude to others, we affirm their value and strengthen our connections. Think about how it feels to be genuinely appreciated. It builds trust, fosters goodwill, and deepens bonds. A grateful heart tends to be more compassionate, forgiving, and patient, which are essential ingredients for healthy and thriving relationships. This positive influence creates a beautiful ripple effect. Your gratitude not only transforms you but also inspires those around you. It creates an atmosphere of appreciation and positivity, making the world a brighter place, one thankful heart at a time. As Psalm 104 encourages us, enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. This verse highlights the joy and spiritual freedom that come from approaching God with a heart full of gratitude and praise. a joy that then overflows into every aspect of our lives and relationships. This is the joyful transformation that gratitude offers, a richer, more meaningful, and deeply contented existence. As we draw to a close, let's reflect on the profound journey we've taken together. We've uncovered that gratitude is not just a polite social nicety, but a powerful, transformative practice with the ability to reshape our perspective, enhance our well-being, and deepen our joy. We've seen how it acts as a vital antidote to the pervasive stress and negativity of our modern world, grounding us in positivity and resilience. And we've explored practical, actionable steps, from journaling to thank you notes, that can help you cultivate a heart of thankfulness, even in challenging times. The core message is clear. Gratitude has the power to shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, from discontentment to profound contentment, truly fostering a brighter outlook on life. It enhances our relationships, creates a ripple effect of positivity, and ultimately leads to a more joyful and fulfilling existence. Now, the invitation is yours. Don't just let these insights remain theoretical. I wholeheartedly encourage you to take the first step today. Start small, perhaps by simply listing 3 things you are grateful for before you go to bed tonight, or by writing a heartfelt thank you note to someone who has made a difference in your life. Make gratitude a consistent habit, and watch as your perspective slowly but surely begins to transform. We, as believers, are specifically called to a life of thankfulness, recognizing that every good and perfect gift comes from above. James 1:17 beautifully reminds us, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows." This powerful truth underscores the source of all our blessings and provides a foundational reason for our continuous gratitude. We are to be thankful not just for the gifts, but for the giver himself. I would love to hear about your journey. Please share your experiences and insights in the comments section below. What are you grateful for today? What shifts have you noticed as you practice gratitude? Your stories can inspire and encourage others on their own paths to joy. Let's embrace gratitude not as a fleeting emotion, but as a deliberate lifestyle choice that unlocks a future filled with greater peace, deeper connection, and unending joy. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of gratitude, a true pathway to joy. May God bless you as you cultivate a truly thankful heart.